simply could not skip these guys. I like them. I like them. I like them because I like traveling, and they kind of give me a vibe of traveling, of just being always prepared and go for a travel. So I could not skip. and this is hard. It's a good chance to start. Me, I'm from a small city in Romania called Bacău, and I was born in a period just 1 year before the revolution, the big one where communism was stopped. Let's say stopped because it didn't stop immediately, but when Ceausescu was killed. There are a lot of theories in psychology that these things are impacting the child when it happens, especially at a very young age. And I don't think it started then. I think it started much more early, in the belly of my mother. It happened that when my mother was pregnant with me, in the 8th month or 7th, I guess, my father had an injury with his hand. He had to have a surgery. My mother, just being in a hurry to go to the hospital with me pregnant, she fell down and she has broken her leg. Not a very good situation, and so a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, which caused, I guess, also in me a lot of anxiety. I'm an anxious person, quite a lot, and I think it helped also the anxious way of my mother. She's anxious by default, so I think I grew up with this, so I implemented in me a very big part of it. Also, when I was a child, my father was an alcoholic, and it was a lot of stress, also because I never knew how he will come at home, drunk or not. I never knew if it will be peace or not, because it was not an alcoholic that it's just going and sleep, or just sleeping, having fun on other things. No, it was angry. He was angry. He was coming very furious on my mom, always with threats that he will kill her. So this is a very big part of my childhood, which made me have a certain fears usually. We will get more into that as well. I have a brother, younger than me with almost 5 years. I like him, and Everything just defined me in a way where I wouldn't have liked to be, because it's a very huge difference between a person just uh, having a nice family as a child and a person not having that family. And because I like reading psychology, and sometimes there were just words, are not. I'm just analyzing on my life how it is, and looking at the people around, how they are, and what's in me and what's in them. I was crying a lot as a child. I was said that I was too sensitive, which I believe now is true and not true. And I believe that because yes, I was crying, and yes, I may feel some things deeply and more than others, but at the same time, I really believe that I was crying because I could not express myself. And I was not let to express myself in a healthy way. No, I was shut down. So it was a way of just taking out what it was in me. So oversensitivity, it depends. Just look a bit where you are, if that place it's really respecting your feelings, who you are. I did not have a chance. I was a child, so now I have every chance in the world, so I can make decisions for myself. So I guess it's good sometimes to be an adult. At a certain point, my mother left Romania. I was in charge with the house, because she did not have the trust in my father. And I think I started from there to just gain a bit of courage. And I started to just take a bit into my arms my life, because a very big reason why I was shy and not speaking was, and I don't necessarily blame, because it's everyone knows to do what they can do, what they learned, and they just react as they know. But when I was a child, my mother just said always to speak to think about before speaking, because she never was satisfied with me. She always wanted more, to be more, never be accepted for who I am, who I was. And I shut myself down a lot. I simply didn't want to speak with my family, and I started to believe that this is the world, that I cannot trust in people. It's hard for me to trust. Now, yes, if I'm paying very huge attention to details. Also now to see if I can trust or not a person. Again, I don't know if it's good or bad. Sometimes it helps because there's a huge range of personalities, so not everyone it's perfect and good. But it went, and I stayed, made the university at home. I left home after master, and it was the best thing of my life. It was great because I was just leaving a place full of fear, lot of fear, lot of anxiety, toxicity, where I'm honest that I don't like returning. It's not a full open heart to return there. But let's speak next time about the rest and what I learned. And I'm sure that I have a lot to learn and a lot of huge way to be more in peace. But I will get there. I know. See you next time.